America and Me, for Allen Ginsberg and Walt Whitman. America, you've given me everything, and now you are nothing. America, you're not empty in the Buddhist sense, not that kind of nothing. You're too much. You're too loud, too armed, too proud of your poverty, too drunk on your own goddamn made-up myth. America, 340 million people, $36 trillion in debt, May 21st, 2025. I no longer own my own mind. I've leased it to the cloud. Zuck's evangelistic algorithms selling me spiritual bypass and apocalypse prep kits while I dream scroll my screen. America, when will we end the Earth War? The long war, the always war, the war against water, the war against land and sky, against air and everyone who does not consent to capital. In 1956, Allen Ginsberg said, "Go fuck yourself with your atom bomb, America." In 1856, Walt Whitman still heard you singing. Squatters, nurses, train conductors, carpenters, itinerant lecturers, masons, merchants, shoemakers, farmers, singing. He heard mothers humming lullabies in tin roof shacks, heard enslaved Americans singing in the shadows, bodies bruised but grooving, one night in 7 to drum dance and firelight, their souls uplifted from their just less situation. Whitman reminds us of the plunges and throes and triumphs and falls of democracy. He reminds us of that great family of nations, the earth, the nation of nations, whose borders are shaped by the whole surface of space and not by rivers and oceans, whose laws are photosynthetic and geothermal, whose constitution is evolution. He reminds us of the greatness of the way the earth became what it is. Do you imagine Earth is stopped at this? Whitman asks. Do you imagine its increase abandoned? Earth absorbs every atom bomb, every server farm, every pipeline and every protest, every birth and every death of every being beneath the sun, and it weeps glacial tears for the tragedy of our history. And we, Americans, though less youthful and buoyant now, still feel special. Believe ourselves exceptional, defenders of freedom. But what of the earth guardians? What of the water protectors? What of the buffalo and the bumblebee, the salmon and the sequoia? Are they not Americans too? I am angry at you, America, and you've gone so mad only poetry can save you now. America, when will you awaken from your dream screen? America, you already stand stark naked before the weary-eyed world, all your top secrets leaked, all your rigging and spying and droning out in the open. When will you look at yourself through Geostory? When will you see yourself through Gaia's eyes? When will you be worthy of humankind and the Earth community? America, why are your cities so proud while homeless men, women, and children sleep in tents on the street in the shadow of half-empty high-rises? America, why are your libraries empty? America, why are your elementary schools like prisons and your universities like shopping malls? America, when will you stop the flow of bombs and bullets? When will you send your eggs to Palestine? Why did Ginsberg dream of meeting Whitman in a grocery store and not a mushroom-speckled meadow? America, maybe even mystics need milk. America, why are all your forests on fire? Why are your dollar bills green? America, where are your poets? When will poets become the acknowledged lawmakers of our nation? When will poets replace presidents as our common referees? Will America ever learn to chant the earth's strophes? Or will we settle for catastrophe? America, after all, it's you and I who must heal this world, and not the green god we pray to on our trusty money. America, your machinery is too much for my humanity. I read Chomsky and Zinn in college. America, your history made me want to renounce my citizenry, to become a rabbi and wander in the wilderness of God. There must be some other way to heal this wound. Bernie Sanders is still a senator, but the system is so sinister. We thought Trump was funny on TV, but now he's in DC again, plotting wars like business deals. I'm trying to get to the point. America, stop pushing me. I know what I'm doing. America, the plum blossoms are falling. I haven't read the news in minutes. Every second, somebody caught lying, stealing, cheating, shooting, going on trial for rape and murder. America, I'm addressing you. Don't let your emotional life be run by CNN and Fox, by X and Instagram Reels. I'm obsessed with the news. I read it every day. The scrolling horror staring back at me as I flick my phone screen on the crowded BART train. I glance at all the phone screens around me, their numbing glow obscuring the obscenity of what they display. America, it's not news. We're all going to die one day. America, why is medicine so expensive? Why is healthcare not a right? America, I feel sentimental about democratic socialism. America, I used to be an anarchist when I was a kid. I'm not sorry. I sat at my desk for nights on end, staring at the books on my shelf. You should have seen me reading Feuerbach and Marx. I smoke cannabis every chance I get. My astrologer thinks I'm perfectly right. I have mystical visions and cosmic vibrations. America, I still haven't told you what you did to my grandfather after he came back from fighting in Germany and Japan. America, we've got a mission, but we're missing the boat. America, I don't pledge allegiance to your flag. America, your star-spangled and blood-spattered banner deserves to unravel. If we be patriots of some nation, may it be the Earth Nation, one nation under sun, moon, and stars, one people made of many, all species called to Congress. America, you've given me everything, and now I am nothing. America, give the earth its freedom back. Compost the Constitution. Let democracy become creaturely. America, this is quite serious. America, this is the impression I get after looking up from my screen. America, is this correct? America, the oceans that once sheltered you from waves of war are rising. As your empire evaporates, take no hope in isolation. Become an open home of equal daughters, equal sons, all alike endeared, grown, ungrown, young or old. Become strong, ample, fair, enduring, capable, rich, perennial with the earth, with freedom, law, and love. Become a grand, sane, towering, seated mother, chaired in the adamant of time.